This is Matt, and in this video I want to introduce you to Stuvelo, the CRM and project workspace built specifically for filmmakers, photographers, digital agencies, and all kinds of creatives. So I'm right here on the main sign-up page for Stuvelo. It's very simple to get a free trial. I'm currently offering a free 14-day trial, so you can literally just click the start free trial button right here or subscribe now. So I'm going to go into the app. I built this because essentially I was dealing with the same 3 or 4 CSVs for years. I was dealing with Notion, all these different documents and different disparate kind of setups that I had for running my video company. We were doing wedding videos and commercial video. So I built Stuvelo to be the all-in-one tool that would solve all of these problems and have everything in the right place. So without further ado, I'll go into the actual app itself. So I'm just going to flip on over there. So right here on the dashboard of Stuvelo, I've got this company here, Black Frame Studios, where I've just got some dummy data here that I can show you how different things work right here in Stuvelo. So you've got your free account, you're on a 14-day trial, you want to check it out. We have some onboarding here right at the top. So it helps you complete your profile, your company name, tagline, and logo. You can add your first contact, your first project, and some other different bits here. You don't have to follow the onboarding, but it's really helpful. It gives you a little tour around the app, and yeah, really useful. So check out the onboarding, but this is what the dashboard looks like. So everything is built around the pipeline and the projects. You can add contacts just like you would with a normal CRM, but the dashboard gives you an overview of your company, your studio, and exactly how you're doing. We even have this kind of insights panel right here, so you can see how busy you were on certain days. You can click actually into insights and you get a whole bunch of insights around your studio, what you're doing, how many projects you have got going on, how many invoices are outstanding, contacts right here, and we've got these badges and stuff right here, so you can unlock different badges, and there's a bit of gamification built in here, which I think is pretty cool. And of course your revenue collected during this month period right here. So let's go back to the dashboard. So like I say, everything is built around contacts, the pipeline, and projects. So I'm just going to walk you through this here. I haven't prepared anything. This is just me using the site as a normal user would. Obviously I know the product, I built the product, but I haven't got anything kind of prepared. I haven't scripted this out or anything, as you can probably tell. So we're going to check out contacts right here. So we click on contacts, and this is a list of your contacts. So you can click into any of these and actually edit them. So this brings up this edit panel right here. If you click on edit right there, so you can upload an image of this person. We can fill out their name, phone number, email, company, etc., etc. We can even add them to a pipeline stage right here. So the contacts are attached to projects that are in your pipeline, as I'll show in just a second. We can also tag them, whether this is a documentary shoot, a wedding, real estate, etc., etc. You can easily add a contact as well. If I go back to the contacts, you can import from a CSV. Very important, you can export your contacts at any time. So if you have a big list of contacts from somewhere else, you can import them using our CSV import. And also you can click right here to create a new contact. Here you'll upload an image of them. You don't have to, but you can do. Any notes, this is useful as well if you're tracking different people and different connections, maybe different deals that you might have going. So that's how you add a contact. Then the pipeline. This is the all-important part of your production workflow. So right here, this is a traditional Kanban interface. You can add leads here. We have inquiries, proposals sent, contracts signed, active shoot, etc., etc. So you can add leads in here, and importantly, you can move these people into different sections. Like let's say we finished with the Mod Sneakers project right here with Jake Morrison. We can move it over to delivered. There's also a follow-up stage right here. So very simple to use. This pipeline, this fills up as you get more contacts, as you get more leads. Then we have projects over here, so you can attach people to projects, as I'll show in just a second. You can click into some of these projects right here. You can actually add images to a project even. You can attach people, and then right here inside each of your projects, you'll have an overview of what's going on. You have different stages, milestones by stage right here. You can check out the milestones there. You can add milestones, of course. There's also a built-in shot list, so you can add any kind of images that you have, any kind of graphics and illustrations of certain shots right here, or just anything that you want to remember right here for a certain project. You can attach that to the project. Revisions right here. I'll explain revisions a bit more. Obviously, you're going to be familiar with revisions as a creative, but I'll go into that when I explain the client portal. Then we've got usage rights right here. We've got asset links and invoices that are attached to this project right here. So we can edit the project as well. You can see right here, there's a whole bunch of information. You can even add start and end dates if that's what you require for a certain project. You've got the budget value right here, status as well, an important drop down there. So let's go back to the project. So importantly, one of the things I've built into this, as I knew it would be very, very useful, is a client portal. So every single project you have in Stuvelo has its own client portal. Now, if I click client portal right here, this opens up a customizable client portal for this particular client. So, and what this is that this is a unique URL for your client that only they can access, and they can start to submit feedback and different bits and bobs here associated with the project. Obviously, there's not much here. This is, like I say, it's some dummy data, but you'll have this client portal that you can send to your clients. So let's go back here. So we're back on projects now. So I've also built a gear storage locker, as I thought that would be useful. Some of the images are broken here, as I haven't actually added images for these. But the point right here, gear locker, you can add any of your cameras, lenses, audio, lighting equipment, whatever you want right here. You can click add gear, and you can add an image here of the gear piece. So this could just be something from Amazon or Google Images, but you could obviously take a photo of your actual gear. It's kind of meta, and you can add that right here. You can list all of your gear here, condition, all the rest of it, if that's for you. Maybe it isn't, but that's just a nice little feature that I have quite liked to have always had in one of these kind of apps. So over here on the calendar, this is all linked with your projects and your pipeline. So you see right here, you can click into these items. I'll show you reminders and follow-ups in a minute, as that's important on Stuvelo. But you've got your calendar right here. Now, invoices, so very important. So invoices and the collected, the outstanding, and the past due, and all of your revenue numbers I showed you earlier in the dashboard are all linked with the invoices. So what I've built here with Stuvelo is the ability to actually create the invoices, to export them and download them, but also to send them directly to your clients. So as I'm going to show you in just a second, we can mark invoices paid. They will be listed as overdue if they haven't been paid by a client. And then obviously we've got like this one right here in draft stage. So I'll show you what you can do with this. Let's click into the Nash brand film as that one. No, actually, well, I'll show you an overdue one. So we've got the mod sneakers I mentioned earlier. Again, these are just sample projects right here with sample figures, but we're going to click into that one. And so you see right here, this is kind of the portal for invoices themselves. So right here, you can actually view this invoice as a PDF right there. So we're right back here. You can view the PDF, you can download the PDF, you can edit the PDF. Now we can also mark it as paid directly from here. We can generate a payment link. So this is all set up through Stripe. So you will need to attach your Stripe account to your Stuvelo, and then you can also send the invoice directly to your client through email. So we obviously have who we're billing to. We have the email right here, and through Stuvelo you can actually send these invoices to your clients, and they will be marked paid once they're actually paid. Otherwise they'll be overdue if they go past the due date. So that's pretty cool. Invoices and projects all aligned, all together. You can send invoices, you can download invoices. Maybe you just want to download the invoice and send it directly through your email. That's cool as well. You can do that all through Stuvelo. So then we've got reminders. So you can set up these reminders, any kind of invoices or first cuts and things like that will come up as reminders. You can edit them, you can delete them, you can add new reminders right here. Activity shows you exactly what you're doing and what you've done on the platform. Very useful. Then we've got reports. Over here, we've got a whole reports section. You can download a CSV. I'm big on data and being able to have that data in your hands. So you'll see on a lot of these pages, in fact, all of them, I think you can export CSV data. So that's really useful. I want to make sure that whatever you create on Stuvelo, whether it's contacts or your reports, you'll be able to actually export that and have that data yourself on your computer. So moving down to insights, I showed you this quickly at the beginning. I really like this. I really like to have these stats showing up here. This is motivation as well. As you work through Stuvelo and you use the platform, you'll get more and more contributions right here. These will get darker and they'll show up as a darker blue, as you can see, the more actions that you've done, and it will all be relative based on what you've done right here. So this is the insights section. You can see we've got revenue collected here, the contacts in pipeline, and we have active days this month. So I've gamified it. I mean, you don't have to play this sort of gamified version of Stuvelo. I've just added this as kind of an optional extra, but it's nice. You know, you can unlock things, you can get silver and bronze and gold and things the more that you use the platform. I think that's kind of cool. I have built a help center right here as well. So if you're ever struggling with anything, a super detailed kind of studio manual, as I've called it, right here on the site. So for instance, your first week in Stuvelo, we've got screenshots and stuff. You can have this full walkthrough. It says exactly what to do at different stages. If you're ever struggling with something that I've explained here, I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg as well. I'm going to be adding new features all the time. So I've covered just a portion of the features I have available right now. I'm going to add new things all the time. So there might be something right here that you're unfamiliar with. You can search the portal, the studio manual even right here, and find your answer. So I encourage you to get your free trial. Come on over to the site right here. This is just the features section right here of the site. I've got a blog active as well. I've mapped everything out. We've got pricing live on the site, and you can purchase an account right now if you want. So if you're watching this video on the Stuvelo sales page, you can click the link just below here to get that free trial and to check out everything that Stuvelo has for you right there. If maybe you're watching this on YouTube, drop the video a like, it really helps. And click this Stuvelo link just below this video in the video description, and you'll find yourself on the main Stuvelo page like I just showed you, where you can get your free 14-day trial. So check out Stuvelo. I'm really keen to know what you think. I want active users to be using this platform and say, hey, you know, it'd be nice to have this feature. It'd be nice to have this working in a slightly different way. I'm always there for you. I want to listen to feedback. I want to tweak things and improve things as we go here. This is a collaborative effort. So get that free account, upgrade to a paid plan if it's the right tool for you. Give it that test drive. Maybe it's the right tool. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. You don't know until you give it a go. So give it that test drive. This was Matt, and this was my walkthrough of Stuvelo.